Gonian, and we are back with some more Conan Exiles. Give me just a moment. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties with my camera. I'm trying to get that all situated and fixed. Why is it not working? There it is. That should fix that. Alright. Oh, guys, so everybody check out this new, fancy, dope-ass intro screen for Conan Exiles. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. I like it. Give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to get the camera back up and running. There we go. Get that set up. Do I need to scoot? Yeah, I need to scoot a little this way. Okay, cool. Let's, full screen. All right, guys, looks good. We are back in business. All right, sorry, guys. Just a little bit of technical difficulties there. We're all good now. While we're here, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Vapor Source. They have 8 locations in Colorado, so definitely, if you live in Colorado, go check them out. The farthest north we are is Colorado Springs. The farthest south we are is Trinidad. As far as their locations are, and I know I say we. I buy all my stuff there. I've been shopping there for a couple of years now. I get everything vape related there. They've got great stuff. Anything you could possibly think of or need. They do ship nationwide. All their juices are shipped nationwide. It's a $7 flat rate shipping. So if you don't live in Colorado and you want to check out some of the stuff they carry, go visit them at vaporsource.com. All right. So yeah, guys, look at this absolutely gorgeous new load screen for Conan Exiles. It's beautiful. Chaz, you'll see it when you're done with that strike. It's just beautiful. I like it. I really do. That could be why they're, it even goes into it when you're looking at your PvP, PvE, and PvE conflict. Alright, guys, and we are going back to the Fuck Fortnite server, because as much as I understand some people love Fortnite, just me and my crew, none of us can stand it. It's just personal preference. If you like Fortnite, more power to you. I don't. I don't like the gameplay style. It's just not my type of game. Oh, they changed a couple of settings on the server, Chaz. Item conversion's been put down from 0.6 to 0.4. Experience multiplier's been dropped from 0.5 or from 5.0 to 2.0. Characters not stay in the game when logged out. New players spawn same time of day as server. You know, most of it's the same, just a couple of little minor changes here and there. PvP is level 60. God Squad equals admin, not to be attacked. Yeah, we know, game. Okay. It's all good. Excuse me. What I tell you? I don't know. I would assume so. The skulls are glowing, and I've never seen a glowing skull in this game except for those ass clowns up north. No, because there would have been a big. Yeah, there would have been a big thing if they had added another enemy. What? Oh, that's right. I logged out in your house, Chaz. I totally forgot about that. Oh, they changed the daylight settings too, so it's nighttime now. Either that or either it's actually nighttime or this is just for special for Halloween. Either way, it looks dope. Alright, let's go check our aminals. What's the max clan size now? Oh, well, then I guess we're not going to have anyone else joining us because we got you, me, and Troy. I mean, worst case scenario, we can find another server. I mean, we're a little ways along because I've been kind of pushing through some stuff, but we're not that far in. Oh, God, no. Please don't be. Please don't. Oh, good. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, good. None of these are dead. Although I probably do need more meat there. That's... Uh-huh. I don't know, but if it's supposed to be a Halloween thing, they should have done it before this morning, just saying. Because Halloween's over. Ah. Chaz, you saw my wolf, right? Yeah, no, when you load in, you need to run up to my house and check out my wolf. We also need to get some food. Oh, yeah, the embers in my firebolt cauldrons up here purple as well. Maybe. Oh, shit. The lights inside the fucking house, the braziers are even fucking purple. That's dope as fuck. I wonder if that's... You know what it could... Hang on, I gotta go outside to look. I was in the house. I gotta wait for it to move some more before I can see it. There might be the monsters, though. That's something we can test later. So guys, we can't see the entire moon, but we can see a portion of it. And I will say the nighttime lighting here is different too, because the nighttime lighting gives you kind of like a purplish blue glow, which is weird. Like super fucking weird. I wonder if nighttime's permanent during the Halloween event. No, it's definitely brighter than nighttime usually is, so I wonder if this is what it's going to be like all the time. I wholeheartedly agree. Who the fuck is this? Who the... Nope, 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 nope. It's not what I wanted. Go ahead, chase me. My wolf's going to kill you. Yes, yes. My wolf aggroed on the NPC immediately. That must have been part of the update. They must have fixed that. Because my pets wouldn't aggro to anybody before unless they attacked me. Yeah, woof, kill him. That's how it's done. Good doggy. Cyan dye, breathing potion, and an antelope head. Alright. Well, that wolf looks dope, and all I really need, Chaz, like, if you can just make tons and tons and tons of blood. Yeah, however, blood does have an expiration time on it, so I'll have you craft it as we need it, because I have to take it straight to the thing make the stuff, and then immediately put the stuff into the pet, because I've got like a minute and a half to do it. Just so you know. By the way, there's still a furnace up here for you if you want it. There are also some bees up here if you would like them. They're in one of the wooden boxes by the tiny ass campfire. More of that, more of that. Start turning that stuff into hide or leather. Cool. Alright, Chazzle Dazzle. I don't know, but I've got a bit of a road ahead of me. What we need to do are get some improved furnaces up. Like, okay, so I've got a one-person thrall wheel out up here. So that'll do for now. The only thrall I was really worried about at the time was a blacksmith. We will, yeah. Right now I'm just trying to start getting stuff going for steel. So I've got 200 some odd steel fire. I'm going to start making steel. What I need from you, if you don't mind, that way we can get as much steel up and made as possible, or like while I'm getting what iron I have up here turned into steel, would you harvest me a metric fuck ton of stone? Okay, well, all the steel we have for right now, I need to turn into steel reinforcements, because I need to replace all 9 of the furnaces up here with improved furnaces, and it takes 25 apiece, so I need a total of 200 some odd steel. Yeah, it's 25 for each one. So for 9 of them, I need 225. Not now that I have a guy up here. Actually, I need to, and then I need, the other thing we'll need is leather. I have a basic tannery up here. As soon as I have the materials, I'm gonna make an improved. Right now I don't have the mats to do it. Okay, there's some steel and steel fire. Troy had already started working on making some steel, so that's nice. If you can just bring up what you have before you start farming stone, because after I make all of the improved furnaces, and I'll get some amount of stone back from these furnaces. Right. Do you have hardened brick already? Yeah. And then all the furnaces that aren't currently making steel, I'm gonna go ahead and empty and decon. That way I can start consolidating. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chaz. I had no fucking clue they were doing this. The upside is this shit's more purple than it is blue, except for when you're outside. Alright, so I've got a bunch of iron. Um, Basically, what I want to do, Chaz, is like when our base is building, I want to basically turn this into one massive base. Um, with all the... Right. Well, and what I want to do is once we get the like most fortified portion of the base built, and we have that ready to go, I want to turn the entirety of it, the fortified portion, into a crafting area, so that all of our goods, our actual materials and stuff, are all in one place. You know what I mean? Because if we have all of our mats in one place... Okay, Chaz, when you're bringing up stone, this chest right here, the closest one to this furnace, the one I'm standing on, if you'll just offload all the stone in there, because it's like 600 or 700 stone per improved furnace. And like, I've got some stone. You can, but for the furnaces, they're basic stone and steel reinforcement, not bricks. So I need the raw stone. Yeah, I need the raw stone right now. Now, but it does use the iron reinforcements, so... And actually, if you want, you can just offload the stone directly onto me, because I'm already going to have some of it in my inventory. That way, as I'm getting these furnaces, or as I'm getting the improved, or the steel reinforcements, as I'm getting those, I can start the process to build what we need. God, we have so much fucking iron we don't need. That's okay, it'll all get turned to steel. Oh yeah, no. So not including the stuff that's being turned into steel. Right now, I have 790 as of right now. That is just iron bars. That's not including what's in the two furnaces being turned to steel, because obviously that's going to take some time. I got to get those going. And then I have another 705 iron reinforcements that I can turn back into steel bars, or turn back into iron bars to turn into steel. And then I have 253 steel being turned into reinforcements, and that's not including the 87 that you brought me that I just put in there. So, I mean, we've got our bases covered as far as iron goes right now, until I get all of this turned into steel and steel reinforcements. And then as soon as I get all of these improved furnaces up and running, then I'm gonna keep two of them running, two of them turning iron rock into iron, one of them turning iron into steel, and then the other 6 are all going to be smelting stone. Here, if it's stone, just drop it for me, because I've got a bunch in my inventory. And like I said, once I've got all my other furnaces made, I'm going to empty and consolidate these into one improved. Holy fuck, it's a lot of stone. Okay. Yeah, that's still nowhere near enough, but yeah. Speaking of, can I make improved furnaces yet? I'm level 31. Feats. Damn, I can't make improved furnaces until I'm level 54? Yeah, no, it used to be like 35 or 40. Yeah, you used to be able to make a steel pickaxe at level 35. Now it's level 43. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I need to work on getting some levels, so I need to go hunting, I guess. Where'd I put my armor? I know I had some fucking armor. Do you have beehives up yet? Alright, if you can get beehives made, I'm going to bring you some bees real quick. And Okay. I need to check the fish because I baited our fish traps the other night before I logged. Right, but I got a bunch of insects because insects lure in the unappetizing fish or unappeasing fish or whatever, the blue ones. Insects give you a higher quantity of those, so I wanted to make sure I had as many of those as possible. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, you emptied half of the fish traps. Okay, well, it'll take one bug and start luring fish. And as it begins to lure fish, it does some other funny stuff. I need to save some of our iron. I'm almost to the point where I can craft the arrows we want. But I need ichor to make those. Hang on. No. Yeah, no, I've got, I'm going to put some of the red fish in there. Oh, no, it's full. Okay, I'm going to go up to my place, and I'm going to put all of the good fish to eat up at my place. Because I've got a... Okay, I was going to say, I've got a cooking fire up there. Okay. So all the ichor's cooking here. We'll get this spread out and more efficient later. Right now, I'm trying to get the ichor going so I can make the poison arrows we need and all that other important stuff, you know? So, I figure if we can, like, split things up a little bit, if we have all the ichor going in that one, and then I have some actual... What I'll do is I'll cook the exotic fish up here. I mean, I can't cook much of it at a time, but I can cook 200 at a time. So I've got exotic fish going up here. I'm cooking 200 of that, and then I'm going to put the rest of the fish in the fluid press for oil. Oil works good as fuel, by the way. Just so... coal works for now. Well, we can make coal work for now. But when you're ready for the exotic fish, it's up here in the little campfire inside the main house. Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. That means I can go ahead and make... Oh, I can't make improved furnaces yet. God damn it. Sorry, I'm like I'm all trying to make sure I'm getting this stuff done, and now it's like I can't even fucking do it. Yeah, that's some basic shit. I can't find my armor, Chazzle Dazzle. No, I think it broke. I'm looking around the chests and stuff to see if I can find it, but I think it broke. Yep. It's pretty dope. Like, I wish they would have done this earlier instead of 2 days after Halloween, but it's cool. Yeah, I don't have armor. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I can make armor. Now I just got to decide what armor I want. There's one up here if you need to use it. Oh, I meant if you were looking to make something in a hurry. It's always nice to find iron you didn't know you had. Alright. Dude, any excess iron we have that we don't need to craft basic shit, we can turn into steel. Any excess steel we have that we don't need to craft basic shit, we can turn into hardened steel. I mean, I'm not too horribly concerned with most of this. By the way, if you need iron, one of my furnaces is done cooking up here, and I've got a bunch of extra iron in it. That's fine. Brick is in the, not the one right next to the furnace, but the one next to that. I know, I'm going to get another one. I'm going to do that with another one. That one's a greater wolf, though. I need to get... I'm not going to turn any more animals until I get another greater wolf. That's what I need. Nah, I want 2 wolves guarding the entrance up here. That might be new with the update. I don't know. By the way, there are 4 animals in the pen. I need to figure out. There's a crocodile I need to place by the lake for our protection. I need to work on this shit real quick. There are 2 boars. Alright. Oh, I got another. Oh, he's a regular wolf. Alright, I'm going to leave the 2 boars in the pen. I'm going to place the gator down by the water. That's right. I got a baby gator. Or a crocodile. Or grown crocodile. Go check the crocodile out by the water, bruh. He looks pretty mean. I'm gonna put this other wolf by my front door for now. I can always move him later. Oh my god. Chaz, I just want you to come look at the size difference between these wolves. Like, guys, this is stupid. Alright, so this greater wolf is as tall as me, right? His head's as tall as mine. This other wolf, his head, the points of his ears come up just above my nipples. It's hilarious, the size difference between the two. I forgot I had grubs. I picked up grubs and insects down south as bait to put in the fish traps. Huh? Okay. I'm not quite to the point of making those arrows yet. I just want to stock up on the ichor. Just because it's better to have. Because it doesn't expire. By the way, there's plenty of iron up here if you need iron. Alright, so I need to get levels. You need to get levels. We both have armor. If you want to come up here and grab the smaller wolf and give him the command to follow. I've got the greater wolf following me. I'm going to kill some smaller stuff. Let me make sure I've got... Ooh, I need to get my tools. Or you can get the gator to follow you. I don't really think it matters. But I need to harvest some food to feed both the animals. Or, well, all the animals, I guess. I've got my cleaver. I'll cleave them. Aw, he gave me 10 feral flesh. Okay. Oh, you still have to shoot an enemy? Okay. After you make your bow, if you want to grab and get the regular wolf up outside the house to follow you. That way you have something following you. No, the basic bow you make in your inventory. Go woof. My wolf is so much more badass than this other wolf. Kill him. Alright, more feral flesh for my wolf. Oh, look, I have a wolf's head. Do you need need to get the achievement for getting ahead? Yeah, and obtain the head of a boss creature is one of our quest goals. But yeah, we need to do some fighting. We need to do some leveling. Did I get a level? No, I did not. How did I not get a level from that? One... Oh yeah, that's right. Let me look at settings. Progression. So 5.0 harvest multiplier and 5.0 craft multiplier. So harvesting and crafting will still give us 5x. So, fuck going out to kill shit. Okay. If you get his head, bring it back with you so I can pick up the head. Yeah, I just need to pick it up for that achievement. You can have the mount. I don't care about that. I just want to pick his head up. I know I'm encumbered. What do I not need? I don't need any of this false mandrake. I have so much false mandrake already. Honestly, I don't even need this fucking plant fiber. Yeah, keep the wolf with you because he'll help protect you if something else comes up to attack you. What? You can what? Yeah, you can proc on them and you can hurt them, but they won't hurt you. So I basically just need to craft a bunch of useless shit at this point. Unfortunately, it's stuff you have to craft in your inventory. You know what we could do? Yeah, I took a day back on PlayStation 3 when it first released. About 2 weeks after it released, people found the shit under Whiterun. I got under Whiterun, looted a bunch of shit, and then basically just sat there and crafted iron daggers. Spent a whole day doing that, and I legendary my blacksmithing 3 times. Yeah. You know what we could do, Chaz? If you've got a bow, we could put our armor on and grab our weapons, and each grab an extra weapon just in case, and deathport ourselves down to the desert and go do the Abyssal Remnant. That would be a decent amount of XP. I'll loot what we do have. I will loot all of the arrows we have, because they're all arrows that Troy's not using because he's not online. And he can craft a bunch of them, so... Yeah, the torch he makes, except for it's a blue light. Is it green? Okay. I don't fucking know. Oh, I did learn set, right? Yeah, I gotta learn the tier 2 shrine. Okay, now I can make the arrows. Let me gather up whatever sticks I have laying around here. And I'll make you as many more arrows as I can. I gotta make myself a second weapon. That's what I can learn. I can learn the Iron Mace. I'm gonna make a mace instead of a sword. I need to make myself a good shield as well. What's the best shield I can make right now? That got me a level. There you go. You can have the head back. In the tannin and get it started. Don't turn the wolf's hide into hide, because if you turn the wolf's hide into hide, it gives you 2 hide, but then it still takes 3 hide to turn it to leather. If you have the wolf's hide, put it in the tin, and 1 wolf's hide will give you 2 leather. You don't need a shield, do you? You're basically gonna sit back and shoot. Okay, I'm taking 2 for me, because in the event one breaks, I want to be prepared. By the way, all of your arrows are in my carpenter's bench up here. And there will be an iron shield waiting for you in the armorer's bench. Just make sure you take an axe with you, because I'm not carrying any harvesting tools. Yeah, I'm not carrying harvesting tools because they're heavy, and I've only got so much weight to be able to carry shit. But with any luck, when we get back, I'll be a high enough level to make that improved furnace. I've got a few up here, but... no, dude, don't make any iron reinforcements. I'll bring you down I'll bring you down 400. In fact, I think I've got all the stuff. I should be able to make you a decent bow up here. Better than your basic one. I mean, it won't be great, but it'll be better. In fact, I can make you a bow in the new style. So there's a bow and a bunch of arrows for you up here in the carpenter's bench. And like I said, the only harvesting tool, I just need you to carry an axe. That's it. Just basic axe. Because I'm not going to be able to harvest anything. The upside is once we're done with the Abyssal Remnant, we'll just be able to port up here. So we'll learn the recipes and then just death port. Actually, let me check. I'm glad you mentioned that. PvP enabled, can damage player structures. Drop equipment on death is not checked. So, yeah, we can death port. Alright, I'm bringing you a bunch of iron reinforcements because I overestimated what I would need, and so I just turned a shit ton of iron into it because we had so much iron going in the furnace. That's right, you're up a floor. Alright, I'm putting all 400 iron reinforcements in your furnace, or not your furnace, your blacksmith's bench. And then your weapons and stuff are in my carpenter's bench. Yeah, but realistically, like, we're going to be unorganized for a bit just because we've only got so much. Like, Troy normally goes through and organizes everything because he knows where he wants stuff. And then after that, everything's organized and I know where to pull from. Alright, Chaz, I got... Troy made both of us one. They're over here in the armorer's bench. Do we need them down there? Alright, well then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my sandstorm mask here for now because I don't need it. But my bedroll is down by the Shattered Springs. I left it there so I could just death port farm. So I'm going to death port to the Shattered Springs. because I know you're going to have to go over to Conan's on foot. So I'm going to deathport down there and go to... I didn't respond quick enough. I'm going to deathport down there and go to Conan's. Get all that stuff you were just talking about. And then while I'm down there, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll wait at Conan's for you. But I've got a gas orb, so I have to throw an orb, and I have to... I figure since they're all tier 3 dancers, I'll get decent XP for killing all 3 of them. So I'll meet you down there. Hopefully by the time you get down there, they will have respawned. But even if they haven't, you'll still get the cleanse corruption. It's one nice thing about Conan's is even if you kill the dancers, they'll still cleanse your corruption even after they're dead. You know what? I didn't realize it until just now, but I can see, like with my PlayStation camera, even though the lighting's not the best with the setup I have right now, I can like see the scruffiness that I'm starting to develop. Like you can see the line across my face where my facial hair grows versus where it doesn't grow, like above my cheekbone and stuff. You can see the line of where my beard outline is in the camera. It's pretty dope. Means I look like a scruffy looking nerf herder, guys. Epics. I was too, dude. Nope, I saw it in theaters. I'm a Star Wars fan through and through. Obviously, you know what got me most about the movie? And guys, by the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear anything about Solo because you haven't seen it, just skip the next 10-15 minutes because we're going to be talking about Star Wars for a minute. That's what we do. We're geeks. Get over it. If we weren't geeks, we wouldn't be bringing you this great Conan footage. So, like, what really did it for me, because, like, I was kind of, I don't know, I went into the movie going, okay, you know, this movie's had nothing but bad reviews. But it's Star Wars. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. It's Star Wars. I gotta see it. So I went into the movie thinking, okay, well, I mean, it can't be any worse than Episode 8. Like, I had that thought in my head. I'm like, it can't be any worse than Episode 8. Don't get me wrong, guys. I liked Episode 8. They did a good job with The Last Jedi. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for saying that, but and I'll get more into why I think it was a great movie later. Right. It could have been better, but still better than Episode 1. God damn it, Jar Jar. That's the way I feel too. But okay, back to Solo. Back to Solo. Back to what we started talking about here. Okay, so Solo was a great movie, and if you're a naysayer, I'm sorry, but like when they did the re-release of shit, where'd I go? I lost where I'm at. Wait, am I? Am I lost? No, I'm not lost. I just need to rotate myself this way a little. Okay, so, like, a lot of people are going to bash Solo. But when they re-released Episode 4, A New Hope, the first re-release they did, the first special edition re-release, George Lucas decided that he wanted to make it clear to kids that Han Solo had no choice but to kill Greedo. Now, my dad, yeah, and like, I don't know, growing up as a kid, my dad had one of the few VHS tapes where Greedo never fired a shot. I think there were only a few hundred of them made. Or yeah, like the unedited stuff. There's not a lot of them left floating around out there, so a lot of people think that they never had unedited shit for Star Wars. They did. They did. And for those of you naysayers, I grew up thinking that Greedo never fired a shot. And when they did that, when I saw that first re-release, I even told my dad, I'm like, that's not right. That's not right. Greedo never fired a shot. Straight up. And my dad was impressed that I caught that. First off, because I was like 6, 7, something like that. Like, I've been watching Star Wars since I was knee-high to a midget. No offense to anybody. Please don't take offense to that. That was not intended to be an offensive remark. Just, especially for my generation. I know how my generation can be. By the way, shout out to my generation. My generation sucks. Just saying that. I'm sorry. I just want to throw that out there. Like, that's... Anyways, so, like, looking at all of this, like, everybody knew that Greedo was there to kill Han, because Greedo said he was there to kill Han. Han just happened to draw his blaster first, because he's a ruthless son of a bitch. So at the end of Solo, there's a scene between... His name's Beckett, right? Woody Harrelson's character, his name's Beckett, isn't it? Yeah. So there's a scene between Beckett and Solo. And they're going on. And Beckett's like, you know, yeah, I'm going to walk away now. And Han just pulls his blaster and kills him. That right there, that I'm not going to lie, that scene made me tear up a little bit. Reason being is because Disney fixed Han Solo. They put him back as the ruthless smuggler he was supposed to be. I can appreciate that. I also like the fight scene between him and Chewie, because that was kick-ass. They did a phenomenal job with that scene. Another thing I like, and a lot of people may bash this, but with Episode 7, 8, and Solo, and even with Rogue One, and I know a lot of people bashed Rogue One. Rogue One was a great movie. They did a phenomenal job with it. But something I want everybody to think about is everyone bitched so much about the overuse of CGI in the prequel trilogy. And now everybody's bitching about the new stuff. I hope you guys realize that they're using minimal amounts of CGI. They've gone back to the ships, the battle scenes. They've gone back to props, prop models for this stuff. And I personally feel like that's Disney stepping back into the roots of Star Wars and going, okay, let's do more practical effects. It'll save on budget. Yes, they're expensive movies. They're Star Wars. What do you expect? But it'll bring down budget costs. What? Don't walk into them. Just don't walk into them. Maybe. But anyways, like, Star Wars has gone back into the practical effects, and I really like that. As corny as it sounds, when they redid the Star Trek movies, they did a lot of lens flares. Yes, there was a lot of CGI, but they also did a lot of practical effects. Look at Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. They did a lot of practical effects. They even went old school with the Velociraptors. Yes, Blue was old school as a Velociraptor. And I'm telling you guys, like, something about practical effects just, like, yeah, if done right, it looks really nice. And, I'm glad they did it. I am. And Solo was a great movie. And I love the fact that that Disney... So, now that Disney owns Lucasfilm for Star Wars, there's canon and there's legends. Canon is everything Disney has said is in the universe. Legends is the entire expanded universe, which is done by fans, by comic book writers, by all this stuff that is not done or not considered to be 100% in the Star Wars universe by Disney is considered Legends. The Old Republic is now considered Legends. Yes, the Star Wars MMO, the Old Republic, is considered Legends. A lot of that stuff is considered Legends, and to see that Disney decided to leave the Clone Wars as canon, they gave Dave Filoni the okay to do 14 more episodes of the Clone Wars, which, guys, as a Clone Wars fan, because I was in high school when the Clone Wars aired, or when the Clone Wars was on air, I was in high school, and even as a high schooler, I still watched the Clone Wars, because it was Star Wars. I've seen every episode of the Clone Wars multiple times. I've seen every episode of Rebels multiple times. Any official canon Star Wars stuff that's out there as far as videos go, I've seen. And I'm not saying that to brag or say, oh, I'm the greatest Star Wars fan. I just watch it because I like it. I mean, I'm an adult. I'm 24, almost 25 years old, and I still fucking watch the animated Star Wars stuff. Like, bash me all you want, but I'm super excited that Dave Filoni got the okay to do another 14 episodes of the Clone Wars, which will be airing on the Disney streaming service in 2019. So I'm excited about that, and I told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to get the Disney streaming service because everything Marvel, everything, you name it, Spider-Man animated series from Disney XD, Avengers animated series, animated Avengers movies, live-action Marvel movies, all of that's going to the Disney streaming service and leaving Netflix when the Disney streaming service comes up. So yeah, I'm going to pay $10-15 a month for it. I don't care. Doesn't bother me any. I'm also super excited because, what's his name? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he played Happy, Jon Favreau. Okay, so Jon Favreau is working closely with George Lucas under Disney's supervision and okay to bring us The Mandalorian. It takes place after Episode 5, and it's all about what happened with Mandalore after the fall of the Empire. I am super stoked about this, because with this, I'm hoping we're going to get to see Maul again, because he showed up at the end of Solo. They set it up perfectly for a Maul movie. I'm super jazzed about that, and I'm sorry, guys, I know this has gone from a Conan stream to a Star Wars talk. That's just what it is. Yeah, how it goes sometimes. Because we're huge fucking nerds here and we don't care. That's just, I mean, everybody's got their own preferences. I think that would be cool too. It did. But here's what I'd like to see. All right. So in the Star Wars timeline, yeah. In the Star Wars timeline, Solo takes place before the Star Wars Rebels animated series. How do I know this, you ask? There's been no confirmation on this, you ask? There has been confirmation on this, not from Disney directly or Lucasfilm directly, but if you listen to Maul tells What's-Her-Face to meet him on Dathomir. Specifically, tells her to meet him on Dathomir. Why would she tell him to meet her on Dathomir? What would be the purpose for that? So, during Star Wars Rebels, we run into Maul on Korriban, the Sith homeworld. Now, after that, Maul spends a short time on Dathomir, where he runs into the Ghost Squadron. What was that noise? Uh-huh. I don't know. I just heard that noise and it was really weird. Okay. Well, the good news is we know it's not our base, because if it were our base, we wouldn't be able to hear it from here. Especially during a sandstorm. Alright, guys, so the reason I know that it takes place before that is because he only spends a short time on Dathomir during Rebels. And it's just long enough to commune with Mother Talzin while he's trying to find Kenobi. That being said, he's then killed on Tatooine. But rewind. What happened to Maul between when he took over and killed Duchess Satine and when we see him in Rebels? We have no answer until Solo, where she tells him where he tells her specifically to meet him on Dathomir. So he's on Dathomir. He's running the Red Sun, which is a crime syndicate he created after he lost stuff from the other crime syndicates taking over Mandalore. What I would like to see, honestly, in a Darth Maul movie would be flashbacks to his upbringing by Palpatine. No more than flashbacks. The reason I say that is because the movie needs to focus on Maul on Dathomir between the Clone Wars. And I think the movie should end with Maul showing up on Maul showing up on Korriban. That's what I think. Now, again, I'm just a fan. I don't write the movies. Although, I imagine if I were to put some time into it, spend some time and shoot a script to Disney, they could use it, modify it, edit it, whatever. As long as they gave me some sort of credit, you know. But, like, just as a fan, poking out there saying this, like, I feel like if they were to do a Maul movie, it should begin with him killing Duchess Satine. That should be the beginning of the movie. Because that would pick up where Maul left off in the Clone Wars. Because we have no record of Maul between there and what ends up happening in Solo. We have no record, other than the fact that he stated that he was on Dathomir. So I would like it to pick up there and end where we meet him in Rebels on Korriban, with him running into Ezra. And just to see a live-action Ezra, I think, would be cool. I really do. Just to see the Ghost Squadron, or the Phoenix Squadron, and the Ghost crew show up in a movie. Like, we've already seen the Ghost show up in a movie. If you guys pay close attention, at the end of Rogue One, you'll notice there's a ship that you have never seen before unless you have watched Star Wars Rebels. That ship is the Ghost. In fact, if I remember correctly, and I'll have to go back and watch it to make sure, but I believe Captain Syndulla is mentioned by name. Again, could be wrong. It's been a while since I watched it. Wait, where's Chazzle Dazzle? You're what? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about picking that up yet. I'll let you pick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and start heading toward the Abyssal Remnant, and I will wait for you down there. Guys, look at that moon. That's fucking beautiful. And then intermittently throughout the movie, if like Maul goes to meditate, because Sith meditate a lot. They meditate on their anger, they meditate on their hatred. It's a Sith thing. Yeah, but what? Meditation chambers are canon. Meditation chambers are canon. Go back and watch Empire Strikes Back. Also watch Rogue One because Vader had a couple of meditation chambers, and one of his meditation chambers was a bacta tank. So so that's kind of up for debate right now because, and this is just me, guys. I don't think Snoke's dead. Mm-hmm. Now, right now, here's something to keep in mind about Episode 8. If you watch at the end, the fight scene between Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker, I want you guys to remember that vividly in your mind. Now, yes, he made it so that so that the lightsaber wouldn't cut through his manifestation. Luke did that. But think about what else Luke did. Luke physically handed Leia Han's dice that were on the Falcon. Now, think Kylo Ren picks them up later, and they disappear in his hand, well after Luke is dead. Luke leaving behind a physical manifestation of the Force, literally. And Rey and Kylo still had a connection at the end of the movie after Snoke was dead. But my whole thing with that is, if Luke, who supposedly is nowhere near as powerful as Snoke, if Luke can have something like that manifested physically for any period of time after he's dead, why could Snoke not make it appear that he himself was dead and have a physical manifestation of his body laying there on the ship? They say Sith aren't supposed to have those powers, but I can name two that do. Darth Revan and Darth Bane, who is canon. Bane is canon. He is mentioned, or he is hinted to, during episode 1, but in the Clone Wars, he is made to manifest himself to Yoda while Yoda is learning to become a Force ghost, which makes Darth Bane 100% canon. And Darth Bane physically manifests himself from Ash on Korriban. So, and it's beginning to look more and more like Darth Revan is not going to be Legends for long, because Disney and EA together own the Star Wars game on the phone, Galaxy of Heroes. And Revan is about to drop in Galaxy of Heroes. And everything in Galaxy of Heroes is canon. Just so everybody knows, everything is canon. And they've added a bunch of Old Republic people that have been made true canon now. With that being said, because they're bringing Revan in, and they're bringing Jedi Knight Revan in. They're not bringing Darth Revan, they're bringing Jedi Knight Revan. So for anybody that doesn't know about Darth Revan, Darth Revan was a Jedi Knight who gave in to his anger and his hatred and became a Sith. After years of Sith training, he saw the error in his ways and began to believe in true balance in the Force, making him one of the earliest Greys. That being said, Greys are canon. Greys are 100% canon. Snoke is not a Grey. He's not a Sith, he's not a Jedi, but he's not a Grey. In where? It could have very well been the father. You remember who I'm talking about, right? From the weird lost planet place? Nope. Clone Wars, it's canon, and they touched upon it in Rebels. They touched upon the father, the son, and the daughter in Rebels with the Lothwolves and the Lothcats. Like I said, I've watched it all. It's one of those things. It's like, I enjoy it. Why would I not watch it? I am above you. Not directly, but I'm almost to the I'm currently booking it over to, there we go, attuned to the obelisk. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to get down there. Like I said, I'm above you. I just dropped down from the obelisk and I kind of got stuck in the sand. I can hear them talking to you. Right now, I'm trying to shimmy my way through this rock face, hoping I don't get stuck. I used to be an adventurer like yourself, till I took an arrow to the knee. I'm gonna work on this guy. He's dead. Alright, I'm walking down in. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they'll load through this load screen. Yeah, guys, we're getting a little bit in the way of leveling, not much. But, I mean, we need to come down and do this anyways. Look at the purple flames. That's pretty. Alright, dude, we're gonna have to fucking book it through here. I will see you on the other side of the Komodo dragons. I'm glad you have a bow, because there's certain things we're going to have to shoot. Alright, these guys are... Okay. Yeah, I just brought swords and shield and a mace. I crafted an exceptional iron mace. Uh-huh. Because the blacksmith we got in my house can do exceptional. No, but the button's right up there. There we go. Great, water's rising. I think they're directly across from each other. Oh no, there's just the one. Alright, there's the one right there. I'm not seeing the water rising. I hope we didn't fuck up. I mean, there's another one on right there. No, that other one's for this third one. This one's already triggered. Yep. I'm on the other side now. Yeah, you have to hit all three because each one triggers a different section. I normally ignore the sides because there's usually like a small chest in there and that's it. Okay, I don't understand how the skeleton's interrupting my attacks with his sword, but my sword's not doing shit. No, I got him. Like, so his sword was interrupting my attacks, but my sword wasn't interrupting his attacks. Got another one over here. Okay, that one's dead. Or yours dead? Nice. This one's... No, you can... What? Well, no, if you did it right, you used to be able to run and jump onto that rock, the one I'm by, and then get up into the middle section. Yeah, you can't go up and over anymore, so now we have to come down here. And there should be a spot around here we can actually get up to. Because we got to be able to hit the gongs. So one's on the far side of the room. Way over there. Hey, it's going. We only have to hit the one, and then we can get up. Should be able to get up here. There we go. Oh, I hate this boss fight. I'm glad you brought a bow. Yeah, as long as he doesn't hit you. So if you can hit him enough with the bow, he'll fall over. And when he fall... No, if you hit him enough with a bow, he'll get to a point where he'll fall over. And then... Whoop. And then we have to back up, and you got to shoot at him with a bow again. This is very unpleasant, just FYI. I can block his balls with that. That's great. But every so often he'll go down into the pool, whirl around, and then lunge out at us. And when he lunges out at us, we can hit him. Because he'll just lay there for a minute. Oh God. You gotta keep his attention for a second. I gotta get my other shield out. There we go. It's alright, I'm good. Just keep shooting at him. This guy's a little irritating, I'm not gonna lie. There he goes. See, if I can get up close to him, he'll get out and lunge at us. Like that. And then... Nope, you're good. Yeah, that's my bad. And then I'm going to come stand behind this. He'll keep shooting at me and missing and hitting that wall. That way it doesn't fuck up my shield, and you can keep getting poison procs on him. This boss is so easy to cheese, guys. Let me get up close to him again. There we go. Yeah, if you get close to him, he'll do that shit. Both my shields are broken, by the way. If I hit you, I'm sorry. Alright, sorry. You go ahead and harvest him, because I didn't bring harvesting tools. Because I was close to encumbrance already. Alright, read this book. Learn new recipes. Guess it's just the one book. It doesn't teach you any recipes because I believe the book teaches you the serpent armor too. Did you already harvest him? That's okay because we can deathport back to the house. I'm checking my armor real quick. Armor recipes I know. Yep. Okay, so I know the reptilian armor. So the book taught us everything. Yep, I'm deathporting back to the house. Dead. Voila, guys. That was the Abysmal Remnant. Now we've defeated him. That is beautiful, by the way, Chaz. That was great. Good archery skill. Once we get you some better arrows. Beautiful. We're back at the house. We got all our shit. You want to bring some of that abysmal stuff up here? Or actually, you can make the abysmal flesh, so why don't you... Hopefully the boss gave us a decent amount of stuff. What all did you get? How many fangs did you get? Awesome. Alright, hang on. While you're doing that, I'm going to pull all of my... Oh, this gives you iCore too. What? Oh, but it's 2 hours and 12 minutes. Till we have an icebox. Yeah, because I'd assume that's decent meat. Yeah, so it'll definitely be good to take with us for shit. But alright, so we still need to level up though, like big time. Well, Chaz, would you like to acquire us some feathers, and I'll work on getting sticks so we can make so I can make a shit ton of those good arrows. Okay, yeah, just try not to die. But yeah, if you can start, I'm gonna get us. True. Um, I would take a bedroll and lay a bedroll over there so you can fill up on arrows and feathers and shit, and then deathport back. Hey, wolf, come fight my crocodile. This wolf is trying to fight my crocodile now. This is great. Crocodile's gonna fuck this wolf up. I hope my crocodile's gonna fuck this wolf up. Aw. I was gonna say I work all day tomorrow, but I'll be off around, um, I'll be online around 5:30 my time, which is like 6:30 your time. Okay. Why is this wolf got a hard on for me, guys? He should be trying to fight my crocodile. Bye bye, wolf. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to end the stream for tonight. We will catch you guys next time. Y'all have a nice night.